Hey guys, so this will be part 3 of documenting this final, and the other part 3 I was gonna do was just blow drying the paper, but I have a clip at the end. I'll do basically it was like me using a hair dryer on this paper and just blow drying it against a wall. So it was like the air pressure was keeping the paper there, and then the rest of it just dried from the windows being opened. So I have all this paper. I'm not going to use all of it. I'm saving some for poems and then some larger sections that I have quite a bit. But I'm going to sew this together, and even like this, I feel like I think this is enough basically. So what I'm just going to sew. Now I'm using gray thread. I kind of eyeballed it and I thought it was green. Can't tell if it's green or gray, but it's something. And I have a needle. Let's get to this. And then after this, I mentioned in the previous video that I am going to be adding the map in. So what I'm just doing right now is that, yeah. So I'm gonna sew this and play some tunes, and then after this, after I put the map in, I'm gonna either, depending, I'll add in the wording, which I probably will, and then add some parsley. I got pepper, and I have thyme. So my mom brought those in, and then she got me red pepper, but I'm not going to use it because I just don't want it in my eyes if I make any mistakes. So yes, I am happy that she gave me it, but I don't think I'm going to use it because I don't trust myself with red pepper flakes. Okay, let's get into the video. forgetting what it is, but there's a way of stitching it, and I'm forgetting what that is. It's supposed to be like a line right here between two stitches.
What do you mean?
It's supposed to be like you do this, you do that, but then there's a line right here.
Yep, I know how to do that.
I don't even know.
So basically what you need to do is you need to push it through to the next one.
Right here?
Nope. To the next hole.
So it wouldn't be going back because like there's a line, and I'm not too sure how I did that here, but it's supposed to be a line right there.
Wouldn't you just
I would just go like that and then fix it later, but that's just me. I just want to make sure that they're on time attached.
I know it's like you go through the loop, you go around to the other side again, but then you loop it back and then you go through that top loop before you pull it, and then you go like boop. So like it'd be better if I had like an example of how to do it. No, it would be like poke your next hole and I'll show you how to do it.
See, I don't have my the book thingy.
Oh, do you want an awl? I have an awl.
Sure.
Yeah.
That might make it kind of quicker.
Yeah, for sure.
So I got that one through.
There you go. Okay, so basically what you do is before it goes through like this, I don't know where this other one is, but just ignore that. So before it does that, do this.
Oh, I see.
And then it's supposed to go across. Why is it doing that? We don't mind.
It's okay. I just want to like bind it correctly, you know, show as much like craftsmanship that I can.
So I think it was supposed to be. Well, you'd have to go back a couple times. So you would do that for the first one, and that should square it out. And then once you go ahead and do the next one, you do the exact same thing, and there'll be a line right across here.
Oh, I see.
It'll go down. So for the first one, it's supposed to look like that, but because it knots up here, when you do that again, like, do you mind if I just do another one?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So like, just to show how it follows through.
Yeah, the strand's hanging out, or like, cause it went through. So.
Yeah, it's okay. And once you do that.
Oh, okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better once you get going.
See,
and, like,
once I figured it out freshman year, I kind of knew it better, but like I obviously haven't practiced, so I forgot.
Right. Yeah. No, I feel the same way about a lot of things, like on Photoshop. Like,
yeah.
A lot of stuff that I knew that at that time. So like I just had forgotten, and then I do like a really complicated way to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that this is all sewn, and due to like the time crunch I'm in, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hot glue these down. I mean, I could just glue them, but I'm afraid that if I glue them, that they're gonna fall apart because I'm like in a time crunch. And already the rest of this, it's gonna be interesting. I'll say that. Luckily the characters are already made, and so it's just a matter of just going over them a few times. And the words I'm painting in ink, just gotta be very careful, but at the same time, yeah. So with that, what I'm gonna do after this is basically apply the ink, the words, just to have that down. That's the most important. I said, and then the map on the first, well, not first page, maybe like right here. So the nice thing about this is that it's pretty good at things. So I did, because I used this thread, it is dark because I was trying to do it as dark as possible. And it come down to here, you don't see it as much. Okay, right there, but so yeah, the first page would probably be like a cover, first page cover, dedication, whatnot. Another thing, normally I would want to add like some PVA glue, how that PVA glue that's at home. That would just be to seal this to make sure it doesn't move. Just because I was using the edges of the paper, but normally I would go a little more inward. But yeah, I can always go over it again in the future, is like to secure this. But for time's sake, it works as it is. It's because book art is fragile in its own way. So yeah, and this is sturdy for now. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is hot glue these down, and then just trim them. And after I do that, yeah, you can do ink. So basically, this is a binding technique. What you want to focus on is actually this part only. This is the one successful part. The part I was doing here is type of stitching I do when I'm sewing, and this is how it looks. So, I know it looks like a bunch of little V's, but it's actually, yeah, it's basically just like that. So just one way I stitch. If I'm like kind of rushing, it's better than going under, over, under, over. Yes, this is one way, and yeah, so what I would just do is add some PVA glue along the side, secure the threads, and the pages. I would add the pages. Pretty sure it's all about lining up. That's the key. Lining this up, making sure all the pages. And if not, I just want to have as much down as possible. If I am allowed an extension, then I will finish it the way that I originally planned it to be. So there'll be character description, character background, where the characters live,